Hello, hello. Welcome to Crazy E Games. Back in Genshin Impact, and we're continuing Dehya's story, Lionsblood, Mantichora Chapter Act I. I think manticores are like a mythical beast of some kind that's like half scorpion, half lion, half spy. That's three halves. It's like three different things like mixed together, like snake, scorpion, and lion or something like that. Sincerity's facade. Go to the hiding place of Deshret's relic. The truth is revealed. Dehya's father has long passed. Still, his comrades in arms seek to avenge him. Before judgment falls, Dehya decides to lend them their aid. So yeah, I tracked this quest before I started recording, and it leads to a place that I marked before called an open door. I guess I can get rid of this now I know what it's for. I was exploring this area kind of when this place got released, and I found like this door, and I'm like, oh, how do I get into there? Is there like an entrance in a cave somewhere here around here? And I like looked around here. There was like a big complex of underground stuff here, so I thought maybe one of them eventually leads you to some crazy stuff and it comes out of this. And I must have spent like a good hour or two trying this, and then or trying to find out how to get into this door or get into the building that maybe you come out through this door when you're done. And then I tried to look it up, and nobody seemed to know at the time either. I guess at the time Dehya as a character wasn't released yet, even though this place was released, so her story didn't exist yet. So I guess people on the internet also didn't know what this was for. But yeah, now we do. And I actually have to walk there, so that might take a little bit. But yeah, that's pretty crazy that they add stuff into the world that future stories will actually interact with. I actually remember some areas in, I think, Li Yue. Somewhere in these areas, there's like little entrances that look like the same as like Cloud Retainer's house and stuff, but they're like other places. And I don't know if those actually became a thing yet. I wonder if we'll ever revisit those areas. There's been so much side content and stuff that I don't remember if all those places have been used as like a domain or anything yet. But yeah, we can finally enter this building, which...
Is this the entrance? We sure didn't run into much trouble on the way here.
Should be. I don't think they have enough manpower left to post guards and defend their perimeters.
Enter the hiding place. Is this a domain then? Ah, it's a domain, so it's just a door that leads into a domain. Huh, interesting. In the past, I feel like they just added like some wind animation near crevices to kind of suggest that it leads into a hideout of some kind. But this is like specifically built as a door. So maybe this will be reused at some point. I don't know. Bygone Glories Past. Recommended party level 90. Led by Kusela's old comrades, you arrive at the final hideout of Deshret's Relic. Deshret Relic is the gangs of mercenaries that we're kind of fighting against to avenge Dehya's father, because they kept picking on and bullying him while Kusela was trying to like save everyone. Fierce resistance is to be expected within, but it is time to call it curtains for vengeance, whether old or new. Hey, vengeance! I'm pretty sure they'll give you Dehya, so I'm not gonna specifically add a fire person on my team. I guess I can put like Bennett on the team if that's the case, but whatever. We'll just use this team. This is my Sumeru team, I guess. A good shield person, Claymore healer for who's Claymore, so she can also like break or mine ore and stuff. And then there's like the generic DPS and Traveler as the main character for the stories.
Wow. Paimon didn't expect it to look like this on the inside.
What did you expect it to look like, Paimon?
They should all be holed up in here. Don't know how many people they've got left, though.
Who cares? We'll round up all of them.
Still, we should be careful. Even if they've only got one shot left, it could still take us out.
I've fought through many situations like this before.
Yeah, we'll know what they're really capable of once we've landed some hits on them. Deshret's relics may have been a force to be reckoned with before, but their name means nothing now.
Yeah, they don't stand a chance with you here. I'll take the lead. I've been here once before.
Ring! Oh, they're on the field. Of course, we gotta check back here to see if there's any chests. I feel like MiHoYo, or I guess Hoyoverse, don't put like hidden chests all that much. Usually, it's pretty obvious where the chests are. We can kind of see through here. Oh no, there's fighting!
Let's get it on!
The thing is, Dehya, she like heals or something if she gets lower than some health. So you can technically just play as her the entire time if you really want to. I guess if you want to do this quick and you have better DPS characters. Yeah. Let's actually switch some characters.
Stars, shine for me, my guiding stars. Let's wait in the field. Look alive.
Get some elemental reactions. I don't want to spend my. Oh, okay. There's more. I can use my ult. Boom. Oh yeah. I think Cyno's ult is a bit more satisfying because you can play with that this thing, the eyeball that pops up for your elemental skill. It's like satisfying to catch. And Dehya is supposed to have some quick time event apparently to speed up her attacks, but it's not really. I don't know. I guess her animation just goes faster, but it's not really as satisfying. Oh, here we go. Let's do this first. And then do this.
You asked for it.
Oh.
Let's get it on.
No.
This way, follow me. We're almost there.
It could be a trap. Hold your horses. Ow, angry noises. Ooh. All this ripped hot men.
They went charging ahead without checking for any traps.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Hey, you guys okay?
It seems like we just got trapped in here. Don't think we triggered anything else.
Oh, okay, that's not too bad. How nice of the walls to be not soundproof. What's the opposite of soundproof? Do you think like a big stone wall like that will make it so that sound can't get through it, right?
Watch out, the enemy's coming from ahead.
Okay.
Well, now that things have come to this, seems we'll have to fight our way through.
Don't worry about us. We knew something like this could happen. Go and take a look around. There could still be another way through.
Okay.
Let's go! We can't let the boss down!
Let's check if there's another way. The sooner we can make it through to help them, the better.
Let's see.
Use your big brain, Dehya.
I think I see a way through over there, but it's being blocked by something. Let's try our luck with that mechanism.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
We're really good with mechanisms. We usually just like smack it a bunch and it'll work. It'll do the thing that we need them to do. I am Dehya. Do you have any idea how much time it's gonna take for me to get all this sand out of my hair? Raise, change color. Rise. Change color. What other colors are there? Can I change color again and the door will close? Oh, it's only 2 colors. Ah, is there a chest? We did a big fight right there. Did I miss any chests back there? I like the chests. Oh, there it is. I was speaking of her boobs. They're also considered chests. Or a chest, I guess. Oh, it's a suspicious robot.
Buckle up! Not now. What's this? Hi! Ha! Ha!
Ooh.
Ha!
I wonder if people actually use charge attacks for Claymore characters. I think only like Xing Yan has some ability to. Oh, I guess that's the issue there. I missed like the first hit on those things, unfortunately.
Nowhere to run. Your sins weigh upon your soul.
Me?
Your penance is due.
There we go. Thank you. What was I saying earlier? I forgot, whatever. Probably wasn't important.
Another mechanism like the one before, but this one's being blocked off in the middle.
We just need to adjust it a little.
Rotate. Rotate. Okay. Lower. Ah. That was such a hard puzzle. How much money did it cost the was it Desret's something to build that mechanism? And they're just like so easily solved. Maybe our intelligence is like actually really smart. We're like super smart, and everyone's actually like really dumb. It just so turns out that we're smart enough to figure things out when an average person probably wouldn't.
Don't be scared. My guiding stars. Let's sweeten the
Sagama Bay. I recently learned that Dory is the Lord of Sagama Bay or whatever. Lord Sagama Bay. I thought she was just like a random merchant. But she's actually like a famous rich person. She's like the Jeff Bezos of this game, this area. And now, now that I know that Dory is Lord Sagama Bay, it makes sense that we go to that area to talk to her like a few times in different story quests. This place. Whoa, hello. I want to use Dehya's ult.
You asked for it.
No, I think I messed it up. I wanted to like combo and do reactions and stuff. Oh well. It still worked out at the end. No, wait, there was one more. How'd you get down there?
Don't be scared.
Get some melt. Melt. Yeah, they're all gone. Nice. Give me the goods. Nothing else here, right? Okay, there's a few like I recorded myself play through stories steps, and I keep saying I'm searching for treasure chests all the time, but then like while I'm editing, I didn't notice as I'm playing, but when I'm editing, it's like there's like a chest obviously in front of me as I walk through a door or something, and I just completely miss it. I'm like, no! I am furious at my past self. Rise. Rise. Okay. We need to change this to purple now. Change color. Change color. Then we gotta rise. Oops. Lower. And then change the color back. There we go. Ooh, look at this place. Is this the place that got burnt down?
I wasn't expecting anyone to make it through from the other side. But as a desert dweller, I suppose we should be used to our folks defying all expectations.
Don't waste your breath. You have nowhere to run.
Run? Had I wanted to run, I would have fled 1,000 times already.
Oh, there's two people there. Is one of them Dia's father?
I witnessed the golden age of Deshret's relics. Even if I could leave this place behind, all that awaits me now are endless days of humiliation and ruin.
You brought that upon yourself.
Even now, my brothers and I still believe in one
You
thing.
turned her against me. You have done that
The
yourself.
greatest should never live to remember their fall.
So you want to go out in a blaze of glory?
Let us draw our weapons!
Oh,
We will show them the true power King Deshret bestowed upon his followers.
I thought like maybe he had Dia's father there, but it's just some lackey of his.
We are but two, while we hold within ourselves the entirety of the Relic's glory.
Because that would be a really cool like reveal, right? There's like that bright light. We can only kind of sort of make out their silhouettes, and we don't know who they are. We know one of them is yelling at us, but who's the other one? Who could that be? Could it be Dia's father? He's alive this entire time, just captured, just a prisoner of this Michelle person. And then it zoomed in, and it's like just some random person. Say, ah, that's anticlimactic.
Wave 1, charge! Eliminate
Fight
them!
back against the remaining members of Deshret. Okay. Sugama Bay.
Propagate! Buckle up!
Go up. Wacha! Bam!
Spring forth!
Spring forth.
You're dead meat!
I'm outside of my ult. Wait, where did my ult go? Where did my, like, traveler's ult go? Just disappeared.
Don't think that you've won. We're just getting started.
Watch out! 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 Wah!
Let's sweeten the deal! The night is cold.
You asked for it!
King Deshret will not abandon any one of his followers.
Not now. Germinate! Propagate!
Oh! Wait, where did... Is it because, I'm mixing that Lumine ult with fire? It, like, blows up quickly and doesn't stay on the field? I'm gonna say that's what it is. It does have different effects depending on what reactions you get it with. Oh, poor lady, she's getting beat up.
Brothers, with me, this is where we'll prove our faith.
Do you all just want to die?
None of us plan to leave this place alive.
Wait, what? I hit the elemental skill and nothing happened. And it went on cooldown.
Where do you think you're going?
Propagate! Spring forth!
Your sins weigh upon your soul. Your penance is due.
Oh, I just missed that.
Guilty.
Stars, shine for me.
You asked for it!
The golden slumber.
I would have been so much more theatrical if she like killed him
The
with that
commander's
final
finally
ability,
fallen.
that final slam that she does.
But they're still coming at us!
We can do this all day.
This place is like a gladiator's ring. They just keep coming no matter how many we beat!
Yes, keep fighting. There's no need to fear, and no need to back down. This is our last stand.
When the next wave comes, try to draw away their attacks. I'm going to see if I can take out that high platform.
Wing. Someone opened the door. Oh, hello. We finally figured out how to open the door.
Get out of my way!
I'm Eye Patch.
Come and face me, Michel. Ugh, So they've broken through the front as well.
We've broken through the front and the back.
Apologies, Lord Michal. They fight like absolute madmen. No matter how much we throw at them, they just keep coming for more.
And they look like they're unscathed. Just boot him. Boot him off the little bit of an edge. Oh, they did, didn't they? Oh, they murder him.
So, it would seem like this is the end.
The end for you, that is.
Time to pay for everything you've done, Michal.
You think I would give you that opportunity?
Mm-hmm.
I will be buried in the sand alongside all the rest of our fading glory.
Hey, wait!
Is he gonna get absolute power? By fusing with whatever that energy, making that glow? Oh no, what? He just collapsed?
We were too late.
He done offed himself.
It's over. There's no more need to fight. But if you're still going to cling on to your so-called mercenary's pride, then I'll give you all a good beating as well.
They're all like, yes, step on us. I mean, no, we don't want to step on. They say, Dehya, don't step on us.
Hey, Dehya! I found the mechanism. I'll get you all back up here right away.
There's a big chest over there. Whoa, 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 whoa. Bing bong. Main floor. Watch your step.
Let's go.
Let's go. Oh, yeah. Paimon. Where's the chest? Oh, yeah, it's over there. So this is like the result of, what's his name? Kayaleya or something? Dehya's father, like, burning this place down. That's why it looks like this. Bing. Oh, yeah. Third floor, please. Third floor confirmed. Brrr. We have arrived on the third floor.
Who are you filthy rats? And why are you always pestering us?
We are... I forgot what we are. Desret's relics? No, they're Desret's relics. Who are we? The beasts or something beasts?
You call yourself a member of the infamous Deshret's relics, and you still can't even tell who's made it all the way to your headquarters?
Who knows what intent a bunch of rats may have? We try to catch a couple, and you all just show up on the other side instead. How are we supposed to figure out what you're after? Hey, have you ever heard of a man by the name of Kusela? Why would I know? It's not like I'm in charge or anything.
This is your last chance to talk.
I'm just human resources.
Hey, I said I don't know anything. I'm just an average member here. I'm telling the truth. If you're here to find someone, why don't you look through the records yourselves? Who can remember every name and face with so many people coming in and out every day?
The irony. His life became a light for so many, yet to others, it wasn't even worth remembering. Where's the records room? Answer me!
Bill's burned down.
It's right over there. All the files are in there. You can go through them as much as you want. It's not like any of them still matter anyway.
I mean the old records room.
The old records room? You mean, the one that got burned down? Kusela. Ah, yeah, I remember him now. The guy who could hardly walk. Watch your mouth. That's our boss you're talking about. He was definitely faking it. We all let our guard down as soon as we saw him come hobbling in. But in the short time it supposedly took him to take a dump, he'd already gotten away and started a fire in the records room.
When I take a dump, I have to really sit there and let it marinate and really let it cook before it would come out. It's nice that this person can take short. It's a short time for him to take a dump.
He couldn't have possibly outrun us if he wasn't a fraud. And after that, Deshret's relics fell into complete disarray.
Yes.
Stop wasting our time. Every one of us here is perfectly aware of what he had done. Tell me, where is the old records room?
It's just over there. Go see it for yourself if it means that much to you. There's nothing left in there but ashes. No human could ever survive that kind of inferno. Bashar, Tikriti, let's go. We'll leave the others here to guard these guys. Spare them no mercy if they try anything.
Ring! Shock about. What are you shocking about?
I've already told you everything I know. Can't you just leave me alone?
We just want to check out your cool red scarf, okay? Jeez. Such attitude. Millennials, am I right? Alright, let's visit the old records room. There wasn't anything else here, right? What's this thing? Oh, it's to call the elevator. Oh, oops. Goodbye, elevator. Oh, there's a force field here. Let's go into the records room. Let's go into the records room. Ah, aw, they can't break. Whoa. Whoa. Can I keep going? Is there a point in continuing this way? There's like a dead body here. Is this where we would have come in from if we didn't come in from down there? Is this asset reuse or something? Why is it why are there like, it looks like there's like so many paths. Open records room door.
So, this was his final destination. How did he do it? Getting past all the guards with a limp and sneaking in here to start a fire? If he was nimble enough to do that, then he must have been able to get out of here after starting the fire, right?
That's a good question.
Dehya.
I'm sorry. I know it's just wishful thinking. Let's look around. Maybe we can find something that's been left behind.
Everyone searches around the room.
Is this a cane? It must be the one that Dehya's father used.
Kusela.
Thanks for everything, boss.
We're fortunate to somehow find that cane after that fire.
Let's split up and look around some more. What if something else has been left behind?
But what else could survive a fire like that?
Huh?
Is there a note inside the cane? This isn't a cane. This is a gun. Oh, we got a little cutscene. It's a sword.
Patso.
Wait! Isn't that the toy sword you played with as a child?
Back in the days.
The dragon is no more.
The little
Princess Dehya has slain it.
little
Its
Dehya.
head now hangs above the city gates. Her bravery has brought eternal peace and prosperity to us all. Dehya, come on. This is the most important line.
You can do it.
But Dehya, you defeated the dragon. Everyone's waiting for your speech.
Oh, she's adorable. Ah,
Still
give her
too shy,
hugs.
huh? All right, I'll do it. I hereby proclaim our victory. Evil shall plague us no more.
You're all old now.
I hereby proclaim our victory.
Huh?
Evil shall plague us no more, Dad.
Baka Oyaji. The whole story was shared with the Core of 30, which finally joined the investigation in the name of restoring order. The members of Desret's Relics were brought to justice, and the members of Dakan al-Akmar turned themselves into the— I can't read it in time!
What's this?
We got you some snacks and drinks. All on Paimon's tab, hee. Paimon has a bank account of her own.
Don't you remember? You asked Paimon what she would do if she were to wake up tomorrow with loads of money. And Paimon said that she would get boatloads of tasty snacks. You looked super confused at the time, but said it was an adorable thing to say. These opportunities don't come by often. So today, Paimon's gonna treat you to a special crash course on Paimon's life philosophy.
She rarely spends her allowance on other people. It's really my treat, but you get the point. She gets allowance from us. Here's 50 more. Don't spend it all in one place more. Paimon.
Hey, this way you get something from the both of us for the price of one. Anyway, the point is that you should eat to your heart's content. You'll feel better for sure once you've gotten something in your tummy. Dunyarzad will also be here shortly. She's already heard that we're back.
Aw, thanks you two. Honestly, this is very unlike me. I just had a lot on my mind on our way back, so I didn't know what to say. My chest was filled with all kinds of intense emotions. They just shook me even more than all the feelings we've shared during our previous adventures.
You found out your father was a hero.
But when everything came to an end, those emotions also vanished without a trace, and I was left feeling more empty than ever before. It was as if I'd lost the thing that was most important to me.
But you have Dunyarzad now. Everything just happened so fast.
Yeah, you're right. To many mercenaries, Mora is the most important thing in the world. But perhaps to us, it's the most worthless thing of all.
What? Why?
Idrisi and the others all used to say that they would quit if there was no Mora to be had. But when it came to avenging my father, there was no Mora to be made anywhere. My reality shattered when I found out that the father who always told me hero stories was in fact a bad guy. But look at me now. Am I any different? Despite all my promises about never forgiving him and never trying to understand him, I still went to such lengths to find out the truth, and nearly even shed tears for his sake.
Dehya, you're such a cool character. You're such a cool, like, design. Your personality is cool. Your story is pretty good too. It just really sucks that MiHoYo has really messed up your game mechanics and your combat kit.
We're hypocrites. All of us.
You should never question your true feelings, though.
Yeah, you're right. It's just a pity that we often only recognize our true feelings after it's already too late.
You're back! Are all of you alright?
We're back.
Ah, there she is.
Yeah. Many people from the Corps of 30 came over, and I just wrapped up everything with my dad. All I can do now is wait for their verdict. Huh? Dehya, you're looking quite down again.
Paimon will explain. A lot happened while we were gone.
Once Paimon finished telling the story, Dunyarzad begins to cry. It takes some time for you to
I'm
compose
sorry.
yourself or something like that.
I really should have controlled my emotions better. I just...
It's all right, my lady. You were hurt by all of this as well. Truth be told, I'm starting to feel a little guilty watching you cry like this.
Dehya, oh, your pain must be even worse. You shouldn't need to comfort me.
Hey, don't worry about me. If anything, this whole thing has finally shown me the difference between illusion and reality. My father probably thought that people could settle into new lives as long as they moved to a new environment. That thought has even crossed my mind a few times. It's like saying, what's wrong with adapting to a new life? However, there was always something deep within my mind that refused to accept it. This impulse brought me great turmoil, and even made me feel ashamed for turning my back on your father's kindness. But now that I consider it again, it all makes sense. The desert sands are a part of who I am, and I will never be able to lead a peaceful existence.
I understand how you feel.
That doesn't mean I won't be making any changes to my life, though. As an example, I'm now thinking about taking on some small odd jobs. It's just like Idrisi said. I also want to catch up to my father and become a character in his play. Even if the ending of the story may be childish and ridiculous, it won't really matter.
Isn't that neat, though? Oh, you'll be a whole new kind of mercenary, one that's not out for Mora. Why don't we go for a change of scenery once we finish eating? What about stopping by the Grand Bazaar again?
Right. You said you wanted to get a rug for your family.
We'll come along too.
It's always more fun when everyone's together.
I can't thank you enough for taking care of me this entire time.
Bring sincerities. Facade. Go to the Grand Bazaar to clear your head. We've done all the food now, thank you. Quack.
Oh, this rug here is quite something. The craftsmanship is exquisite, and the fabric is also of high quality.
Ah, here you are. Finally, I found you.
Hey! Aren't you that mercenary who bit his tongue? You can still talk? Wait, are you here to take revenge on us?
What are you talking about? Do I look like I can take you all in a fight? I just came here to give you something. I'll be on my way to give myself up to the Corps after this. Once I woke up, I hurried to the Khan al-Ahmar's camp, hoping to alert them to your presence. But when I got there, I found no one except the members who were still too injured to move.
Ah, so you probably got there after us.
Yeah, they told me that they had exacted their revenge, and everyone had turned themselves in to the authorities. Even that last camp was not going to last for much longer. I had joined the cause to repay an old favor from Kusela. Now that everyone's already turned themselves in, I might as well do the same. One of the injured members gave this box to me, and told me that it contained some of the old man's last possessions. Everything left in the camp will get confiscated, so I figured I should get this to you before the Corps could get their hands on it.
Thank you.
What's in the box?
No worries. We are all just living our own truths. There's no need to comment or judge anyone for it.
Okay, bye-bye.
So this box contains everything that Dia's father left behind. Huh. It feels lighter than expected.
It's just like a deck of genius invocation cards. And then Sino pops up like, oh, he's got the rare blah 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 blah
Well,
card.
back in the day, the first thing he did with any Mora was spend it on things like drinks and meat. But let's see what's inside. What's this? It's just a bunch of junk. Ugh, it kinda stinks.
Perhaps it's just been left unopened for too long.
What's inside it?
A handwritten copy of a storybook. The paper's already yellowed, and it looks like it's about to fall apart.
Why are the pages stuck together?
It was against the Academia's rules to possess books for personal use. If he was going to break that rule, he could have at least copied something useful.
That probably means this was really important to him.
Ah, and here are a few bags of children's snacks. The packaging's completely deteriorated. Maybe that's where the smell was coming from.
As we stare intently into this bush.
Did he get those for you?
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. Even when I was a child, I was never a fan of these kinds of snacks. He'd always say that he got them for me, but in the end, he always ate more than I ever did. Who even leaves snacks in a box like this anyway? Isn't that just common sense? Forget it. Let me see what else is in here.
Ah, forget about it.
A razor, some buttons, some round iron tiles, a wooden toy puppet, a wool scarf, which from the looks of it probably belonged to a woman, and a hair clip? Why are these things here?
They're from your mother.
I'm suddenly feeling a little scared.
I'm sorry, my lady, but this is just the kind of man he was. He probably saw this box as some kind of personal trash heap and dumped any and everything in there. 2 empty liquor bottles. Tell me, you guys, are these the kinds of things that a normal person would leave behind?
Probably not.
Huh? There's something in the bottle!
Is it a picture?
Oh, you're right. All right, I got it out. It seems to be a piece of paper with some writing on it. The bottom part's all damaged from moisture, though. Let's hope the writing didn't smudge. I was suddenly seized with an urge to write a letter after finishing this bottle. I just folded it up and left it in the bottle, though. If I end up forgetting about it, it won't really matter. To Dehya. It's a letter for me?
You don't need to read it out loud.
It's all right. I'll just read it out. If he went to the trouble of writing a letter, there must have been some important things that he wanted to say. Or at least record down.
My condition's becoming worse and worse. Can't even walk without a cane anymore, much less go out and have fun. Guess I don't have many days left. if you're reading this letter, then I suppose I'm already long gone. You were adorable as a baby. Everyone loved you. And regardless of whether you were crying or laughing, everyone enjoyed having you in the group. But once you grew a bit older, you were no longer nearly as happy or cute. It's probably Idrisi's fault. He was never up to any good.
Can you believe this guy? He can point the finger at himself.
Anyway, back to the point. To summarize, I'm writing this so you would know not to feel sad for me, even if you end up finding out the truth. The reason being that I was never your father to begin with.
What?
Wait, what?
Surely, he must be joking, right?
I don't know.
I was quite formidable when I was young, and 100 times cooler than some so-called flame main. Really felt like the whole world was under my feet. With just a teeny tiny bit of effort, I felt I could rule over the entire desert. But as fate would have it, I went out into the desert for a drink one day, and discovered a baby in the sands. It was you.
She was abandoned.
You were just lying there, small and helpless. You were so tiny that if the wind blew for just a little while longer, you would have been buried forever. But your cries were so loud they made my head hurt. Now that I think of it, you really were a bundle of energy.
Sounds like he's serious.
Why do you, not move your mouth when you talk? But then it still makes a sound? But then the voice isn't yours.
I told Idrisi and the others that I had slipped up with a woman while out and about. None of them even doubted me. I'm sorry that I had to lie to them for so long, but I really had no other choice. I was their most esteemed leader, after all. It's not like I could just tell them that I suddenly wanted to play at being a father. At this rate, I'll puke up all the liquor I just drank from this bottle. Anyway, Dehya, you possess the kind of freedom and kindness that we could only dream of. As far as how you should live your life, that'll be up to you to decide.
Obi-Wan?
That's the end of the letter. In the end, he was still thinking of me as a little child.
But isn't that also a good thing?
I suppose, or I would have suffocated under the sand a long time ago.
He was a good father to you. The fact that he wasn't a blood relative doesn't change that.
Yeah, it's just a pity that we had to learn the truth of everything like this.
Now this just begs the question, who is Dehya's real parents?
Do you already have some ideas about the decision that he wanted you to make?
I do. If he first found me alone in the sands, then I want to try my hand at finding the person who abandoned me.
Ooh,
I
yes
just have
please.
one wish. To tell them a story. That there once existed a childish and foolish jerk with a heart of gold. And that only under his care was I able to grow and mature into the person I am today.
If you end up finding any leads, can you share them with us? We go on adventures all the time. Maybe we'll be able to find some information for you.
Sure, I appreciate it. I wasn't expecting you to be so enthusiastic.
I also don't want to see his efforts go to waste. I don't want you to stop going forward.
I'll help too.
I'm helping.
Thank you. All of you. Thank you so much. My life has certainly had its twists and turns, but I've always considered myself lucky. Because no matter where I've gone, I've always been surrounded by incredible kindness.
Oh, that box is a lot bigger than I thought. Whee! Lionsblood. Quest complete. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this was Dehya's story, which is a little bit nice. We get to learn a little bit about her past. And now we also know that she has some new goals to find who her real parents are. Interesting stuff. I really liked it. But yeah, I guess that's all I have for you for today. This was a pretty fun little story. Hopefully the stories going forward will be in this quality and of this length. It seems like every like video I'm making, it's like less than an hour, which is ideal. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope to see you in the next one. I don't know what it might be. It would most likely be like Scarlet Nexus stuff. I don't know, but it doesn't matter if this is like way into the future. But as I'm releasing stuff, it's just I've been kind of juggling Genshin Impact and Scarlet Nexus, and also looking at some other games potentially to do Let's Plays, like blind Let's Plays on. So yeah, thanks for watching again. We'll see you in the next one. Hope you enjoyed this, and goodbye.